Okay, so this is comments about Leibniz, a couple of sampled works here. He very much believes in what he's saying, that this is the most desirable and good version of the universe, although there are many infinite possibilities, because God has access to infinite power, infinite possibility, even down to he addresses like subatomic particles, saying that it's impossible to know that you can't infinitely go down, which is something that I think about myself for no reason. Anyway, but he seems to think that somehow, even though that there's the outward appearance of maybe things being chaotic or more, could be more perfect as imagined by us, the individual experiencers, that we can only learn aspects or parts of a whole of the truth through lived experiences, and that's how we can know truths through our lives. Basically, he begins his arguments in a strong way, highlighting the logic that he uses coming from his experience and background in mathematics, and showing that there are certain things that are negatable, which make them untrue, or vice versa, especially highlighting contradictions to things. He says that things that are more perfect are more true, that truth is contingent by the nature of things. So God decides what is our ultimate nature, and then how we act in accordance is closer or not to the truth, which is satisfying our nature that God wills us to be. If things are possible but don't exist, they're not necessary. So that's where we get to the conclusion of this version of the world being the most desirable one. And also somehow something that is able to glorify God essentially through, you could say the equation. So even if let's say there's like a whole slew of experiences in your life, some things are bad, some things are good. It seems, this is what I picture in my head, that somehow all of these things calculate like the butterfly effect, and somehow ultimately throughout the progressive experience of the universe glorify God the best, is what it seems like he's saying. So there's no accident in, misshapen, ugly drawn circles or whatever, not being perfect circles, or anything like that. Is that all I want to talk about? Yes. Yes, I liked the fact that we cannot know the true formal reason for existence. It is sufficient to know from the contingent things through our experience. I was like, food for thought.